Welcome back to another episode of
We Are Geek. I'm Josiah Swanson.
And I'm Ben Hendrian. And we are terrible at introducing ourselves.
But we make it awesome in the end.
That's right.
So, we're going to be talking about our top 10 favorite fictional characters of all time this week. So, with that being said, do you have any villains on your list, or are they all just like protagonists and stuff?
I did just
cool
protagonists, cool dudes. I mean, I don't think you didn't do any villains, right?
I did not do any villains. So with that being said, maybe we should do a video where we talk about our top 10 favorite villains of all time.
Keep an eye out for that video,
Ooh,
people. Keep an eye out.
You'll like that one.
That's right, kids. Keep an eye out.
So with that being said, we're going to jump right into it, and we might beat each other up a little bit during the video. It might get a little bit violent. So, you know, you might want to watch it before you show your kids and stuff.
What is wrong with you? No, it's not going to get violent.
It's not.
Forget what he said. It's not going to get violent. We just have some differing opinions, but it's just characters. I mean, what could go wrong?
Hello everyone, we are back and we're going to talk about our top 10 war today, which is our top 10 favorite fictional characters of all time.
We have a lot of differing opinions, I would assume. I don't know Josiah's list. He does not know my list. So let's jump into this.
Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be our most differing one yet.
For sure.
With that being said, let's get into it, and I will start. And we're going to work from our least favorite to our favorite.
Least favorite being 10.
Yep.
Best being 1.
Moving up to 1.
Yep.
My number 10 on the list is Joy from Inside Out.
Joy from Inside Out is a really cool character. I can see why you have it on our list. Personally, what's the right word? I'm totally forgetting. I'm having a mind blank right here. Whatever. I was most like Joy. Joy was most like me.
Yep, you related the most to her.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I don't know why I was having.
Me too. I'm a joyful person in most situations. So you know, I just loved her character. She was happy. She was bouncy. She just made me feel warm. So
warm and fuzzy inside.
Yep. So who's your number 10?
My number 10 is Peter Parker, Spider-Man, as in Spider-Man.
Number 10.
Number 10.
Low.
I like Spider-Man a lot. And of all the superheroes, I can relate to him the most, but he isn't my favorite superhero or favorite fictional character.
Well, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I told you we'd have differing opinions.
I know. I won't punch you yet. Go ahead. Number 9?
My number 9 is Steve Rogers, a.k.a. Captain America. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way.
He is.
He is the Stars and Stripes gentleman. Anyway, he's a really cool guy, really cool character. I like what he stands for, and I like his sense of morality, and he brings that sense to the team, to the Avengers, in his own comic books. I just like that. I like his character a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's awesome.
That being said, what is your number 9?
My number 9 is Anakin, a.k.a. Darth Vader.
You said you didn't put any villains on your list.
Well,
He's a villain.
He wasn't always a villain. Vader was not always a villain. He has a redemptive story. He does. He has a redemptive story. Most of my characters actually have redemptive stories.
All right, that's
start
cool.
off as a villain, then they become, they redeem themselves at the end.
I like Anakin, kind of. I like Vader
redemptive
better.
characters are not villains to me. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Well, that aside, let's go to number 8 so this doesn't get heated. My number 8 is Jonas from The Giver.
Jonas.
I like his character a lot. I like his sense of innocence. I just like even the naivety of his character. His character's. It sounds weird, but he's pure. He's clean. I like that about his character.
I'm not laughing at you. I seriously thought that you were going to say Jonas Brothers at first. I don't know why.
They're not fictional. They're real.
I know, but for some reason that's what I was thinking.
Yes, everybody. My favorite fictional character is Nick Jonas. It's out there, and he's not fake. He is real, okay?
I don't know.
Get over it.
He can be kind of fake sometimes. All right, number 8 for me is Cole McGrath from the Infamous series.
Cole McGrath is a cool character, and he has a very redemptive story as well. I like his character a lot, but he would never make my list just because I guess I don't like him as much as you.
Hey,
but then again, that's why we're different. That's why we have different lists.
That's right.
That's cool that you like him, though.
I mean, you get to be a character who has lightning powers, which is pretty awesome. So
exactly. Lightning.
You know, I'm a fan of lightning.
You're going to see some lightning later in my list.
Anyway. Speaking of lightning. Number 7 on my list is Saphira from the Inheritance Cycle.
If you don't know what the Inheritance Cycle is, that is the Eragon books. If you don't know what Eragon is, then something is wrong with you.
Yeah, it's a very
Saphira is a really cool blue dragon, and she's like the best character in that series, and she's very endearing and sweet.
Yeah. And she usually has the most sensible head out of anybody. And
oh, yeah. She's got a more sensible head than her owner.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, totally.
Spoiler alert. Anyway, Saphira is a cool character. My number 7... Yeah, my number 7 is not a dragon. It is not Saphira. My number 7 is Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil. Leon Kennedy is a butt-kicking cop that has just awesome... Well, his hair's not that great, but he's really cool. And he's just got a good character. Really, really good sense of morals.
Okay, yeah. I haven't played much of that one, I don't think.
You've never played one with
Leon. Right? Leon?
Yes.
I think he's having mind
farts.
Blanks today or something.
Yeah, so. I'm just doing bad
with
my mind.
It's okay. I still love you. My number 6 is Jason Bourne from the Bourne trilogy.
Number 6.
Bourne series.
Jason Bourne is a cool character.
I love him. I love him. Every time I say a character, you don't have to say, but he doesn't make my list.
He doesn't
he makes my list.
But he's cool.
Deal with it. He makes my list. Be happy for me.
All right. I am happy for you. I am happy for this relationship.
So you know how you like the butt-kicking cop, Leon? I like the butt-kicking vigilante dude. Jason
Bourne, people.
Jason is my dude. He's awesome. I like him a lot.
If you can't tell already. He's got a cool story, kind of, but
he also has a redemptive story where he starts off as kind of more of a really evil,
very gray and
bad guy,
black and dark,
where he just kills everyone.
He's okay. I mean, I
like him. I like him. Move on. Number 6.
My number 6, speaking of lightning, is Barry Allen, a.k.a. The Flash.
He's only your number 6?
He is only my number 6.
Wow.
That's what I said. I told Josiah at the beginning of this video, he does not know my favorite my favorite fictional characters.
I do, I just don't want him to know. I'm actually surprised that he is that low on your list.
Now, the next 5, you're going to be totally surprised by because you thought Barry Allen was in the front.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
my number 5 is Caesar from the new Planet of the Apes movies.
He just had a mind blank. No, Caesar is a really cool character. I totally agree with you. Caesar is a great character.
Love him so much.
Great character. And then if you haven't seen the new Planet of the Apes movies, watch those movies. Very good movies.
Forget the old ones. Forget the old ones. Especially Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes movie. Ugh. Worst movie I've ever seen.
I already didn't like Mark Wahlberg, and then I watched that movie, and now I really don't like Mark Wahlberg. So.
But anyway, if you haven't seen the new ones, check out the new ones because they are
very good,
amazing,
fantastic.
Oh, so good.
My number 5 is Tom and Mira from the books Rotten Ruin.
Did you say Tom and Mira?
No, Tom and Mira.
Oh, okay.
Tom, yes.
He
is a really cool dude who has a katana.
Oh.
And
katanas,
yes. One of the best written characters ever in a book. I've been trying to tell him to read this book. If you have not read it, it is called Rotten Ruin. That's the first of the series. I mean, there's Flesh and Bone and like a few other ones. I have actually not finished the series yet, but I'm almost there. I'm on the last book. Very, very good series. Definitely check it out.
You'll be proud of me. The book is sitting on my shelf, so.
Okay. Well, that's good. You just got to read it now. Take the next step forward.
My number 4 is Captain America, a.k.a. Steve Rogers. Yep.
Enough said.
Pretty much everything you said beginning about him. Yes.
Enough said.
So.
My number 4 is Nathan Drake from Uncharted.
I knew he was on there somewhere.
Well, duh.
Yeah,
He's like my
duh.
favorite character. I mean, he's not, but he's great.
He's your fourth favorite character.
He is my fourth favorite character. Nathan Drake is such a cool character. He hasn't finished the Uncharted games yet, but anyone who has played Uncharted knows what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's really cool.
Yeah. When I've played of it, I really enjoy it, and I like his character. My number 3 is Peter Parker, a.k.a. Spider-Man.
And we have already talked about Spider-Man, but I knew he was going to be high on your list because you've talked about how Peter Parker is your favorite superhero ever.
Yep.
So.
Spider-Man was not only the superhero that got me into superhero stories, but I also relate to his character a lot. He's a struggling character. He has lots of flaws, lots of personal issues. And, I'm not saying that I have, tons of issues, personal issues anymore or anything. He's just one of those characters that you really can relate to a lot as a human.
I agree. He's a very human character.
Yeah.
And he's a very human superhero.
Yep.
And I like that about him.
Yeah.
My number 3 is Luke Skywalker from Star Wars. Luke is a classic character. I love his story. It's very simple, but I really like it. And I like his character a lot. Mm-hmm. And when I was picking between he and Han Solo for this list, it was really hard because I like Han Solo a lot, but Luke, I just like a little bit better. I just really like his character. He's just got a really neat character.
Yeah. Yep. Who's your number 2?
My number 2 is Cinderella.
Yep.
You should be on there because if you know me pretty well, you know that Cinderella is like my alter ego.
Literally.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Totally. My number 2 is a character that you probably don't even know.
Nope.
His name is Gaara, and he's from Naruto. He's another redemptive character.
That anime, though.
Another redemptive character starts off as a complete trash bag, but then because of Naruto's love for him and sacrifice for him, he changes, has a change of heart, and he wields sand. He can do all sorts of amazing things. He can crush people with sand.
I've heard about Gaara from various people who like Naruto, but I've never gotten into Naruto, so I can't necessarily say I don't like his character. I just never have gotten into Naruto, so I wouldn't know. But he sounds like a cool guy. Yeah. Sounds like he has a cool story.
So, here we are.
Number 1.
Number 1 character. Do you want to go first or do you want me to? I'm going to go first because I guessed what your number 1 was, and I totally was off. So.
Yes, he was.
My number 1 character of all time is Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings.
Well, Josiah, you want to know what my number 1 character of all time is?
What?
Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings.
Hug.
Man, hug.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings. Best character ever.
Yep.
He has got the soul. He has got the heart. He has got the love. He is such a cool guy. Very loyal character.
Oh, man. Yep.
Hits me right here in the books, in the movies, everything. Fantastically written character.
Yes.
Fantastically written character.
Yes.
J.R.R. Tolkien is a master of characters, and Samwise Gamgee was his best.
And Sam has the best scenes in all 3 of the movies, in my opinion.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I get emotional watching pretty much every scene with Sam, at least by the end of Fellowship of the Ring, and pretty much all through the Two Towers and Return of the King.
Yep, totally.
Such a good character.
Yep.
And if you've never seen Lord of the Rings, something's wrong.
Yeah, big time.
It doesn't have to be our favorite franchise or anything, but watch it because it's good.
Oh, it's so good.
It's got a lot of emotion-filled stuff in there. So, everybody, that was our top 10 favorite fictional characters. We would like to know yours. What we did was we didn't want to be, too biased towards one franchise because I know we probably would pick more characters from Star Wars, probably more from Lord of the Rings, stuff like that. So what we did was we picked one character from every franchise. Not superheroes, so you can have multiple superheroes, but one character from every franchise. So if you want to create a list like that and drop it into the comments below, that'd be great. We'd like to know your thoughts.
Yeah, we'd love to hear what your favorite characters are because I have a feeling that is probably the most various top 10 that you could probably come up with. Probably. There are so many characters out there. Yeah. And we all love different characters. We all relate with different characters.
Gotta dig deep to find the ones you really, really like. It is a tough list to come up with. It took me 35 minutes. Pretty much 30 million years, basically. 35 minutes to think of my number 8 spot. 35 million years, yeah. I mean, I don't know how that time passed. I mean, we don't look any different at all. Carbon freeze. It was pretty cool. Anyway, we want to know your thoughts. hit like on this video just to tell us that you liked it and give it, support us.
And subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to the
Please.
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
YouTube.
We'd love to have you subscribe.
We would love to have you subscribe. That being said,
We will see you next week.
we will see you next week.
And remember, all geeks win. Ooh!